So hi Shravya, how are you?
Sir, I'm
Am I
fine, sir. How
audible?
are you, sir?
Bas,
Yes,
all
yes.
good. Okay, Shravya, so this is again a testimonial for Sanidhya. So we will be recording. So I would request you to be completely honest with it and whatever you have felt throughout this your journey with Sanidhya. So we will be doing that. So
Sir.
we are following a particular format. So firstly, I would like you to please introduce yourself. Who are you and what you do so that people understand that what exactly you do and how you came into all this thing.
I'm
Sure.
Shravya Shri, uh, Dr. Shravya Shri. I am a medical professional, and I'm currently in the army, serving as a doctor in the army, and like this is the perspective until now. And my father was serving in the Indian Air Force for the last 35 years. Now he's retired, and he's currently placed at Mount Abu. And my mother has been serving along with him in all various schools of Air Force, Army, and Kendriya Vidyalaya and so forth in India as well as abroad. And every 2 years we used to get transferred to any new location. So this is how my childhood has been, and I'm a Fauji kid. That way my bringing up has been in Fauj, although I've never wanted to join Fauj until the very last interview date. So it so happened that the COVID happened, and then I just gave it a shot because it was my mother and my father always dreamt of me being in the army. I said, okay, I was anyway preparing for my post graduation. I said I should just give it a try. And also COVID happened, so probably there was some change in perspective of seeing life from my that time that I should, try and do something else also. So that's how I entered into
So
army without, which was not planned at all. And probably the universe had something planned for me. And so yeah,
yeah,
I'm
I think
here.
for most of the Faujis it is like that they don't plan to go and they somehow land up here.
So,
So how we came to know about each other is that we were posted together at a place, you know. So that's how we
so
came
I
to know
was,
each other. Yeah, yeah, please.
yes. So I was on TD at Sir's unit, and that's how we met. And I got to know about Sir's Reiki and all the other aspect of what he's been learning. And it has been always since then very fascinating for me to learn, although I was not ready then to pick up his
Hmm.
teachings. And then at that location where I was in Sir's unit, where I happened to fracture my leg,
Yeah,
and then I was, then I came back, it was operated. And then I wanted to get my legs, my ankle healed. So then I'd approach Sir for the healing of my leg, because at the same time my physiotherapy was also going on, and it was almost 7, 8 months and not much of a difference. Though although I walk now, but it was still a plateau phase was going on. So that's when I approached and I said, "Sir, please do my healing, and I think that's gonna really be helpful." So that's how I
yeah.
approached, and we started this journey
Yeah,
of
so I
Reiki.
still remember that initially when you asked me when we were together at that location, so you asked me that I want to learn and everything. I don't know. Probably that I never got a feel that you are ready to learn it. You were, yes, definitely. I
So
could see that inquisitiveness in you, but I always told you you can
you're
learn
not
from
ready now.
somewhere,
You didn't
but
tell
yes, you are
me,
not
but
ready.
hi. Yes, you always knew that I wasn't ready for it.
Yeah, so I always told you are not ready. And then you approach. I remember that you gave me a message that, sir, it is so many days and months that still I am not able to walk properly and I want some healings. And I remember at that time also I took a few healings. I told you that generally I don't take physical healings. Why? Because they take a lot of time to recover. And the problem with the people is right now that they want Disprin effect or aspirin effect. That not aspirin, the Eno effect. That 6
Amy,
second mein you get a burp and immediately
sir,
काम हो जाए. And since
sir,
in
sir.
healings we take money for that, so they take it a liability कि यार पैसे दिए तो काम होना चाहिए कि अब तो भाई मैं पैसे
Hmm.
दे रहा हूँ ये काम करे. अरे भाई I am not a tantric. It is a system. It definitely it
Sir.
is a system, and if somebody is working on some system, there is a mechanics to it. But people want very quick results, and in my own experience of continuous 5 years of healings, physical problems take a lot of time. Those who are watching this video, please understand that you should always take a parameter of 1/10. I always keep a parameter of 1/10, even though in my own experience, I have seen physical ailments get healed more than that time, means uh, in faster than that expected time parameter. But however, at least you should always have in your mind that 1/10 of the time will be taken to heal your physical problems. For example, if you have infected your body with, let's say, cervical spondylitis, and you have taken 10 years to infect your body so badly that you are in extreme pain, please don't expect that in 21 days of healing or 30 days of healings it will be sorted out. 10 years, expect 10 months at least. At least give yourself 10 months to heal that problem. And people don't have that much of patience. People don't have that much of money also. So that's why I try to teach people, because I know physical ailments take a lot of time. And my belief is that अपना काम खुद करें, है ना? अपना हाथ जगन्नाथ. You do, you learn, you do it yourself, and don't be dependent on anyone else. So you approach me for
Perfect.
healing of your legs, and I just that, like a normal method for me is that I do complete scanning of a person, then I do card reading that whether I will be able to help this person or not. Because just giving healings and not getting results is also, I would say, not good for me and for my reputation also. Because when I do something, I want results. So you gave me the
Perfect.
healings, I did your card readings, and I thought, yeah, she will get results in 20 days or so. So then I did your healings, and then you share after healings what happened.
So yes, so I was giving my healings, and I have a history of 7 months prior to that when only my physiotherapy was going on. So after the healing had started, I remember my physiotherapy telling that when she does few maneuvers to increase the mobility of my ankle joint, so she would say that uh, the mobility has increased. She had increased my intensity. जो मैं पहले कर रही थी उससे ज्यादा कुछ intensity ज्यादा वो दे रही थी, and my body was able to take it very easily because every day the healing was happening. And we was like every day we would comment कि yes आज इसमें increase हो गया, आज इसमें थोड़ा सा better हो चुका है, पहले से इतने दिनों से था नहीं जो अब आने लगा है. So that gave, and I never told her that कि ऐसा कुछ हो रहा है, but I was just like a silent spectator seeing the results happen. And yes, I that's how my faith in it grew कि yes it
And
is really happening. And
and the duration of healings was, I think, 10 healings. You saw started seeing the results.
so healing तो I think from the very day one
अच्छा,
वो,
okay.
but हाँ फ्रॉम वेरी डे वन, बिकॉज सर ऐसा होता है इन माई केस मेरा रोज का जो बोलते हैं आई स्टैंड फॉर वेरी लॉन्ग और माई वॉकिंग इज फॉर लॉन्ग. सो द एंटायर बॉडी वेट डायरेक्टली गोज ऑन टू द लेग. सो एवरी डे देर इज सम सॉर्ट ऑफ प्रेशर दैट कम्स ऑन. आई कैन फील द प्रेशर ऑन माई
Yes.
एंकल. तो उसको तो फिजियोथेरेपी तो आप रोज करते थे तो वो रोज ठीक होता रहता था, ठीक होता रहता था,
Hmm.
होता रहता था. बाय ऑलमोस्ट बाय probably a week, 10 days, it had stabilized that way.
Yes. Yes. And
And
you shared with me, and I would also like you to
so
please share what happened one day when I was just for the viewers, that whenever I heal or somebody who has done a little research and healing work, there is a method by which you can actually understand the condition of a organ or a body when you start healing. So that is known as scanning that, or intuitively feeling about it. Everybody can learn it, but yes, to master it, you have to invest your time. You have to do, like in astrology, they say till the time you have not read 1,000 charts, you are not confident about astrology. Same way, I would say if you have not scanned more than 500 odd people and you have not worked with them, you will never have a hang of it. So I remember one day I was giving you healing, and with practice I come to know about people congestions, and I come to know what this sort of problem is there. I remember there was some congestions in your system, and immediately I saw, okay, kidneys are affected, urethra is affected, okay, the lower part is affected, okay, these are affected, and I write that the moment I got it, I shared, are you not drinking water? So do you remember that?
so true. I remember, so that very particular day, I know why my water intake is, as a doctor, is I do advise people to drink 4-5 liters of water, but in reality we ourselves don't practice it that much. So that particular day, I remember I was very low on my fluid intake. It was almost around 700 ml. And
Yes.
didn't realize also until unless you said कि तुम्हारा are you dehydrated, then I thought हाँ यार कल तो मैंने बहुत कम पानी पिया है, बहुत ज्यादा कम. तो कैलकुलेट भी कर लिया था, इतना ही पिया होगा मैंने, लगभग फ्यू ग्लासेस ऑफ वाटर। यस।
And
तो मैं थी
and for
उसके बाद से,
the
देन आई मेटिकुलसली फॉलोड इट कि आई विल कीप माई सेल्फ डिहाइड्रेटेड, हाई सॉरी
and
हाइड्रेटेड।
and for the viewers, when I do healings, you can ask her. She is live right now. I don't communicate with my patients. I don't communicate,
हम्म।
and I just do the healings in the night. So I just message them their problems. That are you suffering from this problem? Are you so? I don't tell ki okay, this is happening. I don't cross check. I know that this is happening because the after 3 4 days, I think I messaged you that whom with you fought yesterday.
या ये बात, ये भी एक हुआ था किस्सा, वेयर आई देयर वाज अ फाइट विद समवन एंड इट वाजंट इवन लाइक दैट डे, आफ्टर 3 4 days only, like you said, there are there's some fight, and I was very shocked because there is no way that you could have known about a fight. Anger में समझ आता है, you just did not tell me about the anger issue, but you said कि there was something what the other person might have said, and you exactly told me if it is a male or a female, and what they have questioned or what they have said which triggered you. Or I was like, this is this, I don't know where is this, which teaching is this, कहाँ से आ रहा है ये
Yeah,
सब?
this teaching is given by universe. So um, I would like to tell you also. See, scanning and healing. Scanning, if you read Reiki in particular, biosyn scanning is something which is being taught by many teachers. So what they do is they just scan through the aura and they just fill the aura. In my own experience, what I saw that there was something in depth. Sometimes universe say that it, you try to find the teachings in books, and sometimes you don't have those teachings in books, so you start writing books. So that was the time wherein I was given this knowledge from the universe that I started scanning people and I came to know that there is something more to that. There is something more to that. I started scanning people. There is a format I followed, and I used to scan people. Just one page of scanning report I used to make. Today, I make a scanning report of every individual of every patient I take of 11 pages. And I must tell you, I am not questioning the English medicine system. I am not questioning anyone. This is my own experience, and by God's grace, my scanning always gives me 100% results. Means whatever I come to know through my scanning, it gives. Because when I just scanned you, I was not actually scanning. I was just healing. I saw, okay, solar plexus is high. Okay, so must be some emotional issue. But then I checked heart. Okay, heart is also infected. Then I went down. Okay, let me check the sacral chakra. Oh, sacral is also affected. Then let me tell you, there are certain parts of each chakras by which actually you can come to know ki who has initiated it, whether it was a male, whether it was a female. Then I checked, okay, who has checked it? Okay, that is the male who has initiated it. Then I checked, okay, let me check the group. So it is a cycle. Then I checked, okay, with what chakra somebody is connected. So I came to know, okay, the sacral chakra is connected. This both I checked, okay. So only one person was there. Okay, no, there are two persons. Okay, but one person ka effect zyada tha. So that's how I came to know, okay, there is a male who has done this is, or there is a female who has done this. So that's how I checked back from you. And I think that's also initiated a curious mindset in you.
I was like, how is me? That is fine, but how did you know what was the topic of the fight? This is this is a
That
big question mark.
you will learn. You will learn. I will teach you, and that's
So
see. It is
I was
all.
just
It is
astounded.
all science. No, no. It is all science. It is all science. If anybody tells me ki it is bogus system or no, it is science. It is science of energies, and it is very simple. It is just simple science. See, you if you come to know, the thing is that if you come to know that this particular area resonates with this feeling, okay, very simple. Let's talk about that sacral chakra. Sacral chakra, you know that it is about compassion, it is about individuality. And if that sacral chakra, that part is infected with yesterday, because I was healing you every day, so I know that part was not infected yesterday, है ना? But in next 2 3 days it gets infected. I know that there is something which has happened in last 2 3 days. Had it been infected, so मुझे पता था कि this was very previous thing. I would not have predicted that. But then I saw, okay, this has got infected in last 2 3 days. Okay, then I checked. Okay, this is also connected with this chakra. So that gives that combination of chakras gave me a particular hint that this could have happened. Then I checked the chords. Now chords are particularly energy connections. So I came to know, okay, chord is also connected. So it means there is a loop of this person. which keeps coming to you. It is not कि चलते हुए road पे fight हो गया. No, it was not.
Yes,
Probably
sir.
there is a person who meets you daily. That's why that cord has got connected. So it is a science. If you know the science, you come to know. If you don't know the science, you say that it doesn't work.
And also intuition has to play a major role in this.
Yeah, yeah. Intuition definitely plays because till the time your intuition is not working, you are yourself not cleansed. These messages will not come to you. Like for a particular
Uh,
example, I will give. There was a person I was scanning, and in my scanning report, I never used to include that particular problem. I only used to include 20 problems of psychological ailments. That day, particularly, a thought came to me. Please check this energy, and I checked that energy, and that energy was there. So that's how you get guidance. So intuition plays a very major role. So you cannot keep it aside. So that's how you took the healings, and I think in how many healings you got totally, I would say, a good outcome or result.
so in 10 to 12 healings from you, and the rest were just prolonging because I was not very confident about myself. If I because I was just had started learning from you, and I wasn't sure if I can be giving healing to myself, and if
Yes,
the effect would be that like that. I had that dilemma in my head because of which I never
yes,
initiated. But after a long pondering and thoda sa aisa, "ठीक है, let me just go for it. It works, it doesn't,
yes,
but koi baat nahi." That's when I said, "Sir, I think I should start now." Okay.
yes, and I think you just told me to learn initially the just healing part. Then I told you please join the Vision Vitality program because it has a particular curriculum to it. It has a system to it, and then you join the Vision Vitality program in between. But I think whatever I taught you in the healings, more to that is given in Vision Vitality program because I knew that at that point in time you require more because see, just teaching healings, there are many healers and nothing against anyone. My thought process towards healing is that if somebody is learning healing, that person should be able to first of all heal himself or herself, heal the people who are in and around, and heal these aspects. First of all, that person should understand the mechanics of life and heal his or her life, health, relationship, finance, manifestation of desires, and spirituality. These five aspects, till the time any person doesn't have the capability to work on all these five aspects, I think that person is incomplete. If so, that's why if you will see that the Vision Vitality program have everything. The first week I teach just the healing part. The second week I touch the eye part, then life, relationship, health, finance, manifestation, spirituality, and even I try to teach card readings as well in the seventh week also. So
Uh,
that's why I told you, please don't learn healing. Please join this program. It will benefit you.
yes, sir.
So
And
now I would like it, and it has, sorry.
And sir, also I've been a little curious when it comes to spirituality. So even that was one of the aspects why I wanted to learn Reiki from you,
Yeah,
the healing as well as the spiritual aspects of both.
yeah.
And I think Reiki is giving the best spiritual experiences as well. And so I'm glad
Any
I joined
other,
this program.
any other, I would say, any other testimonial or any experience which we are forgetting to share?
Uh, sir, like one of the like I remember I started learning and I was only doing the meditation that you told the guided meditation, just practicing those and cleansing every day. So you asked me to. My mother had asked me when she had got the viral fever. This before this, that was the first time she ever asked me. She knew that I'm practicing Reiki, and she just approached me and she said, "Why don't you give me Reiki?" So I said, "Okay." I just told her, "Okay." Then later on, I got back to you. I said, "Sir, my mother's asking, and she has viral infection since a
Mhm.
day. And how am I supposed to go about? What are the places which I should do and just guide me through it?" So you guided me, and then that was my first very tangible experience, which I've not felt so far because I did not do healing. I was just practicing meditation by you. So I sat and I started giving her healing and cleansing. when I was doing, imagining that was a distance healing because my mom lives in Mount Abu. So when I was doing, my hands were being repelled by a ball of energy and,
Yes.
and various chakras which you'd asked me. And I didn't know what it was. I've never felt something like this in my hand. And I was like, how is this happening? What is this? So then the next day, I finished all the healing and thankfully everything was done. The next day, I got back to you and I asked you, so what was this? What is it that I experienced? And you said those were the congestions of the chakra. And I was just very astounded and like amazed. Like I can feel it. It was a big
Yeah.
thing for me too, for that at that point in time. And also, my mother was uh, like full of energy. It was a viral fever which usually goes for a week or at least 2 weeks or 10 days at least रहता है, and that weakness still remains. And though दिन में I did the healing for the next day as well, energy shift मुझे, I could sense it again. And by the third day we had some guests coming at our house and she was as if she was all ready to cater for them, and ऐसा लग रहा था जैसे कभी कुछ हुआ ही नहीं है. So I was very happy with this result, and it just helped. I mean, it just 45 because I was not sure if I could do it. So I said, अगर ये दूसरे के कर सकते तो खुद का भी हो सकता है, and it has nothing to do with your own self. Reiki just flows through your
Yes.
hand. It
Yes.
happens.
I
It's just
always
our
felt
mind,
the same. Yes.
sir.
Am I able to see behind this?
Yes,
Is there a problem?
voice break हो रहा था. Hello.
Just a moment. Just a
Okay, so you were telling that yes, that you started feeling the energy balls, and then you checked back. What was that?
I checked back, and then you had confirmed, and you said that you had felt the congestion of the chakras in your mom, and go about the healing. And surprisingly, that very day, like the very next day, I again did the healing. I didn't confirm with her, but it's a viral fever. Usually goes for a week or 10 days.
Hmm.
The energies were felt much better. The ball, which was this big, had come down to almost this size. The repulsion, and I knew she's getting better because the congestion is felt less. And then the third day we had guests coming at house at Mount Abu, and my mother was full of energy as if she never had any viral fever. So that fortified me that this works amazingly, distance or with yourself. You just gotta trust it, and Reiki just happened.
See, problem is that people think that it will not work, and what they think is that they don't believe themselves. But I always tell, please, you might be good or bad or whatever you think, but this particular system wherein you are working with the energies never fail. Only you will fail,
So
and everything works except a skeptical mindset. So if you have a
true.
skeptical mindset, nothing will work. So
I
I
remember me myself. I am also skeptical. I also do have these doubts because when I initially was starting, I used to always say this to you when you used to give my healings
yeah
for my ankle.
yeah yeah
Said I hope
yeah
this will work. I am hopeful or little, as I used to say, don't hope.
hope.
Just affirm in your own head this is working, and this. I mean, just give positive affirmation. And with that, like that day, it did strike me, ki, yes, why am I thinking that way? And I try doubting myself and thinking it's just showing that I don't trust it. So I just change my perspective, and no matter what happens, not just in healing, in every aspect, I be like, this is working. Even though वो कभी कभार आता है, मैं उसको stop करती हूँ, मैं बोलती हूँ, नहीं, ये हो रहा है, सब कुछ ठीक है, सब बढ़िया है. And universe will start giving you answers in that frequency. So you just have to change the perspective and things just align. So
So
that is a good tip given by you, sir, and I still follow it.
no, no, it is, and it is so amazing to see you because just 20 days back or 30 days back, bhi nahi kahunga, I will just say 20 days back, there was a different perspective. I used to talk to a different Shravya altogether. He used to,
Yes,
sir, I don't know, your healing is powerful, my healing is not that powerful, whether I will be able to do it or not. No, sir, nahi ho payega. Now you are asking me,
exactly.
sir, how do you get to know, sir? I want to learn scanning also, sir. I want to treat my patients with healings also. So it's beautiful to see.
Yes, yes, sir. It is all because of you and sir.
It gives me also immense pleasure, and it gives me confidence that whatever I am doing and universe is matlab, guiding me to do, it is working. It is working.
Sir, sir, exactly. Sir.
So these were the things, and One more thing, yes, you gave me a call for healing your mother with respect to this infection also. So I told you, okay, this. You can share that as well.
Yes, this just a matter of day before yesterday where my mother uh, contracted with like she had epigastric pain basically here in the hypochondrium and vomitings and acute pain in the abdomen. Since evening it has 3 days back since 3 days back it started and it was progressing since the evening. And at around I had asked you, my mother had asked me, I don't want to take medicines, please do my healing. I said, okay, I fine. So I contacted sir and I asked sir, kaise karna hai, how do I go about it, where are the chakras and which all locations do I need to give healing. So you guided me, these are the places and you start. So I did mother healing, but then again at that night she was taken to the emergency, drip was going on and medicines were prescribed. She got back home and then she was asked to take antibiotics. So the next day again, I wasn't sure. I didn't. I started doing my healing again so that she feels she's relieved of her pain. And just cross checked with her. She said, she has not been taking any antibiotics or any medicines, and I felt the energy also were better. Then I said, Mama, I can sense that you are getting better, and you're lot like I don't really sense much of issue. So she said, yes, I'm doing fine and I'm feeling a lot better. And I've also not taken any medicines. That again gave fortified me and gave me that yes,
Yeah,
this is
see, just
amazing.
1 month of practice and
Because
50%.
sometimes it does happen. मेरे दिमाग में ये ऐसे आता है कि अगर हम दवाई भी दे रहे हैं and हम रेकी भी कर रहे हैं तो how would we know which one is working? It
Yes.
can be the effect of medicine, it can be effect of reiki also. तो वो पता नहीं चलता तो I thought ठीक है medicines भी काम कर रही हैं and reiki तो है ही है. That does work irrespective. But then when she said she's not taking any medicine and it's only reiki, then I was like, this is amazing. Otherwise, you one has to take at least a 3 days course of antibiotic to feel better.
So the thing is that I never tell my patients, yeah, clients, whatever you can say, that please don't take medicines. I always tell them, please keep continuing your medicines. But the thing is that those patients whom I have been a medium of healing for, I have seen they have been taking that medicine from years and they have not seen a remarkable change in their energies. But the moment I do the healings, this cannot happen that you have been taking the same medicine and in the duration wherein you have started taking the healings, your recovery has increased multiple fold. And
So,
so that is where the thing comes. You have been taking this medicine. I did not tell you to stop it, but still your recovery is fast. So what happens is when we talk about energy healings, it's not just Reiki. Any energy healing you can do. There are plethora of energy healings which are available. Lama Fera is there, Moneki is there. There are shamans are available. Let me tell you, everything works. The concept is very simple. That there is we all are energy balls. Just understand that we are a complicated energy system. We are just not an energy ball. We are a complicated energy system. So there is a deficit or there is some congestions. What we have to do is just we have to firstly clean the congestions and we have to clean that space and we have to put good energy there. Now, if for example there is some energy deficit of earth element in your body and I take out that earth element and I fix you, that becomes a shaman because they just primarily fix the elements. If I take the energy from the Buddhas, that becomes the Lama Fera. If I take the energy from the regions wherein the Munekis were there or Muneki availability is there, you do Muneki. If I take the energy from the angels, it is angelic healing. If I take the energy from dragons, healing can be done from anything. If I give my own energy, that becomes the pranic healing. So
Pranik,
yeah, that is how the thing is there. So it is very simple concept. The only thing is that we have to believe in it. See, you believed in just last 1 month, and I have seen a totally different person altogether, and I am so happy. And literally telling you, it it makes me more motivated to teach and help because that is the ultimate aim of Sanidhya. You have the
uh,
capability to do that. You always had the capability. Only an initiator was required. So Sanidhya only initiates people so that you can rebuild your connections with yourself and with the universe. That is the ultimate aim.
exactly. And you're doing an amazing job, sir.
Thank you so much. Universe is getting it done through me. I'm not doing anything. Okay, so um, let's talk about what would you say to someone who's considering to join this program? What will be your words towards that person?
I would just say that just go and give it a try. Don't think of what you're gonna get in return, because whatever you're gonna get in return is multifold. You can't even, fathom what is the benefits that you're gonna get out of it, because the benefits are way more than what you're going to approach it for. So just approach and keep practicing, and there will be doubts. It's okay. Just it is happening. If it can, if a skeptical mindset of what I am. If someone like me can, trust it and see the results, anybody can, because it is not about, the Reiki just happens. Like Sir has always said, it has its own consciousness. It's working despite you feeling it or not. So there will be time initially that you may not be able to feel, but yes, with time, with practice, with cleansing, you will start feeling all the energies, and this is just going to transform your life, not just in physically. It is also going to change you mentally, emotionally, spiritually, in your mind, spirit, and every aspect. It's a very holistic change which is going to come in your life, and probably you didn't even ask for it, and it is just amazing. There is a blissful state and tranquility, and everything is taken care of, like everything internal, outside, with people surrounding and the nature, everything. You're just resonating with everything that's around. So I would just say you should go give it a try and keep practicing, and Reiki will definitely happen to everyone who believes in it. So all happy Reiki to all of you.
Amazing. These words were amazing. Thank you so much. So, okay, so the final thoughts that is there anything else you would like to share? Anything or
um I don't know, I remember this quote by Hippocrates, which says, if you cannot be your own doctor, you're a fool. Although Hippocrates has said this in the terms of a physical healing, but Reiki is a modality which gives you not just physical, but also mental, emotional, spiritual,
yes,
and holistic, healing. So you do, if you're healing yourself, you are also healing everyone, those around you. And I mean, you're giving more to the mother nature and this universe by doing good to yourself. So keep practicing and doing it. Everybody can be a healer. It doesn't require you any degree or any this thing. And I think wherever there is limitation of science, and not uh, from there the spirituality goes on, like goes ahead, and so it is a good combination of both science and spirituality. So everyone should be able to do good to themselves.
yes, that is the aim. And finally, what I always think is that if you align your energies, this whole system, if you will see that the whole program, let's talk about Vision Vitality program, I have designed it in such a manner that any person, first of all, it is designed for working professionals, keeping them in mind, because I was a working professional, you are a working,
uh,
I was not, I am still a working professional,
Still.
you are also a professional. I am transiting to becoming a full-time, I would say, uh, spiritual guide and energy coach. And by next year, I will be doing that. But what I have realized that if I can do, it took a lot of pain for me to learn these things, practices, because teachers are not teaching the way, because probably they were spiritual teachers. They were never uh, professional and they started teaching. For me, since I have been a working professional and I am now transiting, so I know the problem areas of all the working professionals, how it is difficult to manage your work time, your workspace, and how you have to find time. So that's why if you'll see that I have made it in a holistic program of 8 weeks. I am not giving everything on first day ki Saturday Sunday sikhaya and just in 2 days everything is done. No, I am taking, it is a mentorship program. Probably why? Because I know how difficult it is to comprehend suddenly, to bring your very logical mindset to understand the spiritual things and energy things. So I take it very slow, week by week. While like week one is something, week two is something, and practices are not more than 30 to 45 minutes on a daily basis. Learning is nothing more than 15 minutes. So 60 minutes daily. If you give yourself for 8 weeks, I'm telling you, anyone who undergoes this program systematically with me, any working professional, and if you're not a working professional, then it's well and good. But any working professional can find this time. And uh, as you can see, Shravya is able to do it, you will also be able to do it. And she has done amazing job. The type of question she is asking just in 1 month, I'm literally, I'm I want such students to be true. I when you ask me questions, I love it. because it is
Sir,
so
it's
desperate.
because also the universe I feel is guiding me through it, and I feel when you actually like kind of rise your vibration, the universe will start guiding you all throughout. Your purpose will start getting clearer, your goal and everything. You just keep getting answers automatically. You not even ask for it, you just get it. So you just have to keep following your intuition and listening to the universe giving you answers, and just go without. You never know what is kept in store for you, and
Yeah.
just
Because
go on.
universe, people say law of attraction, say to the universe, universe is deaf. Universe doesn't listen anything. Universe
So,
only understand what you are resonating with. If you
exactly the
if you
frequency.
resonate with a good frequency, and if your actions are associated with your frequency, then universe understand कि हाँ भैया इसको ये चाहिए. So if
So,
you keep telling I want Mercedes, universe will never do it. But if you
so,
resonate that you deserve a Mercedes and you do
so,
actions towards it, you start earning in
so,
that manner, you start investing in that, universe will give you more than even you will not believe. And
so
you
true.
you listen to all the rich people, ultra rich. I'm not talking about just 10 crore people. I'm talking about 1000, 2000 crore people. They all say the same thing. I just started feeling it and I started working. That's the only key to success.
So, true, sir.
So just aligning yourself to the universe, I think this is very good. And thank you so much for sharing your experience. And in
My
case
pleasure.
anybody wants to check the authenticity of this, I would say program, whatever you said, that here it is not manipulated or we did not made it up. So they can email you for checking the authenticity. If you are okay, you can share your email.
Sure, you sure, sir. I'll share my email, but I think the even despite that, people might still have their doubts. So,
Yeah,
the only way to break the authenticity is by practicing yourself and feel it for yourself.
definitely.
Just feel it, and you don't need any other, proofs or this
Yeah,
thing. It will happen.
yeah.
Sure.
So will you share the email or should we skip this?
So I'll share my. Should I tell it here
Yeah,
itself?
yeah, you can say it.
It is it is Shravya Sravya Shravya.boo@gmail.com.
Okay.
It is Shravya.boo@gmail.com.
So anybody who's watching this, and if you want to check the authenticity and the experience Shavya is having, you can just email her, and you will get the same answers which you are getting here, and probably better answers because probably
Obviously,
by that time
everyone has their own.
yeah,
Uh,
and one should have. I never say कि you should not doubt it. One should always have doubts because मतलब
it helps you grow.
yeah, discretion and doubts should always be there, but disbelief should not be there.
So
So
true.
that's all. And thank you so much, universe, for guiding me to do this job. Thank you so much, Shavya, that you trusted this
Thank
process.
you, sir.
You trusted in me. And thank you so much. And it was amazing. And I'm really,
Same
really
here, sir.
blessed that I have got a student like you. And
Same here.
yeah,
So I'm blessed. I don't know. My journey just has just begun, and there is a lot to learn. I know I have a lot of curiosity in me when I want to learn to the highest. Sometimes I do keep telling you, sir, मुझे जल्दी सिखाओ, जल्दी सिखाओ.
but you are always
आप
telling
बोलते take
patience.
your time. Have some patience. So I'm working on my patience as well, for that matter. And yes, so there's a lot to take from you and learn from you and give back to
So
the universe. Thank
this
you so much, sir,
this pledge
for being
I
my
get a
guide.
tip from the universe. I get a tip from the universe. I'll share it with you and as well as with the people, those who are listening to it. Those people, those who have patience, problem of patience particularly, you should start taking impatience. That is a batch flower remedy. And please search for a batch flower remedy. You will get in homeopathic medicine stores. Just you should also start taking it since universe
Sir,
guided me
sir,
right now to share it with you and those people, those who are
sir.
going to listen to it. Impatience, that is the name of the batch flower remedy. Impatience, what you have to do is you'll get a bottle of that, approximately 200 rupees or so in a homeopathic medicine store. What you have to do is you have to take a water bottle of 1 liter. You have to put 7 to 10 drops of that impatience in that. And don't take a metallic water bottle. You can take a plastic BPA free bottle or even glass bottle would be good. So 1 liter of water bottle with 7 to 10 or 8 to 10 drops of impatience in that. Mix it properly and drink that water throughout the day. So that 1 liter of bottle with the 8 to 10 drops impatience you have to take at least matlab in a cycle of 24 hours. You can drink more water than that also, but that water has to be finished. It has to be taken sip by sip in 24 hours. So you have to take it for a long period of 24 hours. So you will see a change in your impatience. Impatience is the
Okay,
name,
sir.
and batch flower remedies.
Impatience.
Impatience,
Okay, sir. Sir.
Impatience, impatience,
Okay,
and
sir.
it is beautiful remedy for working for impatience. I am taking it and it works beautifully. So that is
Yes,
also
yes, I'll definitely do that.
for those
I
who
will.
are, because there is no harmful effect of it. Either it works,
Yes, yes, sir.
so that's it. So, Shravya, thank you so much for your time and thank you so much for your testimony. And I hope in future there will be testimonials of healer Shravya, Dr. Shravya, healer as well, who is who is
So
sharing their
whatever God
knowledge.
has just tied for me.
No, no, it will
Yes,
come.
sir.
It will come. And let's meet for the next testimonial whenever it comes. And may you have
Wherever
a
that happens.
plethora of experiences to share next time.
Yes, sir.
So
By
thank
God's
you
grace.
so much. And
So thank you so much, sir, for having me.
bye bye. Bye.